Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hopefully y'all woke up, said y'all prayers, give thanks to the man upstairs for waking y'all up, because I know I give him thanks every morning I open my eyes. Now, Raisinette, I left you alone for a little bit because you actually stopped talking about this man. And in this man, I mean it, the truth. Especially when he really don't talk about you unless you say something toward him. But all you really did was just switch, because I remember when you said you wasn't going to talk about him at all again. Okay? All you did was switch from him to his brother, and you still say your little stuff in between about the truth as well, but you just switched it. And don't get me wrong, I ain't knocking nothing. You do what you do, you get your views, that's what's up. That's all that matters. But when you say something, you should be able to stand on what you say. That's like I'll never say I'll stop talking about Brianna. I've always said I'll stop talking about Brianna when she be a woman and stand up on her word and stand 10 toes down and apologize for the stuff that she did. And in the stuff she did, I mean to tell the truth. And I ain't meaning that about being soft or none of that. I'm meaning about calling the police when the truth wasn't chasing you and said he had a you know what. That's what my main issue is. Now let's go to this right here. Why are you talking about Kevin Samuels when he don't talk about you? Again, only when you're talking trash about him. And who gives a damn about Dwight Howard? Excuse me. You are a real male basher. You're a real male basher. You can put it in whatever form you want to. And I do mean whatever form you want to. How you say it all the time, narcissist. You throw all kind of words up there to try to make it seem like you're right for saying what you say about them. Well, regardless of how they act with the woman or not, if the woman is still around, that's what counts. Now, it's a difference when a woman wants to get away. And I don't mean get away because that person is tired of being around them and wants a divorce. Not that type. I mean, actually, she's trying to get away. Some DV type stuff. I can really understand you talking trash about them on that degree. But just to be talking, especially after you stressed that you wasn't going to talk about them no more, I get you not talking about Brianna, because Brianna told you to mind your business. And you really ain't said too much about it. But at the same token, okay, you talking about them, why ain't you adding Janelle in there? Or I guess he's a great one. I don't know. But see, you got to make what you're doing make sense as far as you're not just male bashing. Because I don't really see you talking about these women that are wrong. I talk about males and females. Actually, the main female that I talk about is Brianna, because she's one of the snakiest women out here. And I don't want women out here thinking that that's something to look up to. Just like I don't think you're nothing to look up to. With all the stuff you say, you ain't nothing to look up to. I don't care if you went on 100 trips. That you're not a woman to look up to because of the way you are. How they said, actions speak louder than words, and your actions show that you're nothing but a woman that want to start shit and be in the middle of drama. You just want to constantly keep committing drama, keep the ruckus going, keep the arguing going. That's what you are there for. You can't help it. I was just looking at some Kevin Wesley live, and I didn't even get through it. I don't even think I looked at it for about 5 minutes, if that long. And whoa, why is this immoral woman still talking about them? Why? Like, why? You just added to it, but you continue to talk about them. I don't get it. I do not get it. The only time I ever hear either one of them say anything about you is when they're replying to all the BS you talk about them. And if y'all think I'm lying, well, I don't know if y'all gonna want somebody gonna sit and listen to the hours that she be on live and stuff like that. So I ain't tripping on that. I ain't even saying that, but just do a little due diligence on how she is. She consistently talks trash about these two brothers constantly, and she disguises it just like Brianna used to. She disguises it with narcissist man, and well, mainly that's the only thing she really stressed, that really, you know what I'm saying, she tried to disguise her words, you know, because she called both of these men narcissists. But my main thing is a big thing about being a narcissist is having belief in yourself, having humongous big belief in yourself. You know, there are definitely negative things about being a narcissist, but one that's a good thing is about having major belief in yourself. Shit, to some degree, Raisinette, you are a narcissist. But why are you continually talking about these dudes? Why? There is no reason for you. There is too much out here to talk about than you just to talk about these dudes, unless that's where you're getting your views from. And the only reason why I say unless is because that's where you're getting your views from. But stop acting like you don't have to talk about them. That's the thing. Stop acting like you don't have to talk about them and you don't talk about them. Because you do. You do with anybody that actually pays attention to you. They know you do. So don't be a liar and don't be a hypocrite. You said you wasn't going to talk about them. Don't talk about them. There should be no reason you should be opening your mouth talking about them. None. None. At all. I hear you talking about Cam Newton. You talking about Dwight Howard. You know, multiple dudes. You know, D. Ham can't even get a sentence out without you running off at your mouth. Why are you being so negative? Why are you being a male basher? Like you're being a real male basher. I very seldom ever have heard you talk down on a woman. I've heard you say a couple things about what Brianna was doing wrong when her and Janelle got into it this last time getting into it. But then the next thing I know, and at the same token, I heard you say something about Janelle. But then within that week, I didn't hear you say nothing else bad about Janelle. I didn't hear you say nothing else bad about Brianna. And haven't. And I do mean haven't. So stand 10 toes down on the things you say. That's where your respect will come from. At least on these YouTube streets. When people open their eyes and see that, okay, you don't stand on your word. You don't stand, like they say, all money ain't good money. All money is not good money. So stand on your word. That's just like if I ever said that I wasn't going to make another video about Brianna, I wouldn't. But I'll never say that, like I said, until she actually admits to being a foul individual and saying the stuff that she said, because she was foul and that man could have really got hurt with what she said. And it ain't like, and thankfully he recorded that. But that gave me all the ammunition I needed to consistently talk about her. This ain't something just out the blue. Okay, y'all can go back 2-3 years ago when I wasn't even monetized. I still said what I had to say about her. I still said what I had to say about her because that's how I felt about her, and I ain't gonna change. Just, because I monetize and I need views, that supposed to change? No, that ain't gonna never change. I feel how I feel about her, and any other woman that act like her, I'm gonna get at them as well. Any woman I feel that is on some foul shit that act like her, I'm getting on them. That's a fact. I'm getting on them. Ain't no ifs and buts about it. But that goes as well for males. It ain't like I've always act like I've been on Janelle team. I ain't been on Kevin Wesley team. I'm not acting like I'm on neither one of their team. I'm going off of what you say that comes out your mouth. That's what I'm doing. And what came out your mouth was that you wasn't going to say nothing else about them, including Brianna. That's what came out your mouth. Didn't nobody say. I heard it with my own ears. You said, and I was looking at your live when you said it. So, hey, stand on what you said, woman. Stand on what you said. Because you done fell out. This is the third time I done heard you talking about them. But hopefully it'll be the last, because you need to stand on your word. Be a woman with morals and standards. Stand on your word. Peace. I'm up out of here.